Hello and welcome to this episode of Mobility Features. Today, we will visit Eaton India's Ranjangaon plant that makes two kinds of transmissions for commercial vehicles. More than 300 parts to be assembled at this plant. Let us visit the plant. Eaton has been in India since 1999 and has become a crucial component of the company's overall global business strategy. The company's operations in India continue to expand with increased manufacturing, research and development, marketing, engineering, and professional services presence throughout the country. The Ranjangaon facility was developed in two phases. Phase 1 had a small machining and assembly line to make more 6-speed and a very few 9-speed transmissions. The machining line was moved to a new shed in the second phase. Now, the company has spruced up the facility to make even transmissions for electric vehicles. The manufacturing processes are divided into three parts: gears and shafts, synchro cones, and assembly. The Ranjangaon plant houses machining, heat treatment, and assembly operations, among others, to make 6-speed and 9-speed transmissions for commercial vehicle makers in India and across the globe. In the finished blanks sourced from the vendors, gears are cut through gear hobbing machines, followed by different processes including shaving, shaping, and pointing. These parts then go for heat treatment, which is the critical part of the plant. Finally, these parts reach the finishing line, which comprises of turning, grinding, and others. Some of the bought-out parts go for the assembly line, while the remaining goes for the machining processes, including broaching and shaping. The Ranjangaon factory sources finished castings for housings and other parts from suppliers in and around the place. It has two assembly lines to make 6-speed and 9-speed transmissions. The 6-speed is manual and goes for medium-duty vehicles, while the 9-speed goes for medium as well as heavy-duty vehicles. The number of stations in the machining line has recently been increased from 10 to 14. In total, the company makes 15 products in 6-speed family and close to 30 in 9-speed family. Soon, the company plans to make automated manual transmission, which will be a hybrid version of 6 and 9-speed transmissions. The company has already been making 6-speed hybrid and 4-speed transmissions for electric vehicles. The factory has maximum women workforce in the 6-speed transmission assembly area, which runs for only one shift. It has already begun introducing women in machining and synchro lines in a small way. Out of about 200 people working in the factory, about 11% are women.
This is one area where we keep investing a lot of efforts and time now. And I would say the entire industry has to be at a place where it is commendable, and we are on the journey. Hopefully over next few years, when we meet next, I'll have a better story to tell, but I would say we are on the right path on the diversity.
The connected work cells have pick-to-light arrangement for the people to take only the right parts to be assembled. These stations also have vision cameras to ensure the assembly process is correct and flawless products are made.
We went on the path of Industry 4.0, much ahead of the curve, thanks to our global experiences and learnings. So while we speak, we have implemented Internet of Things over here. We have implemented system integration. We have, additive printing here, which we'll get to see once we are on the floor. We have implemented augmented reality, and just a year back, we have implemented digital instructions, where which we call it connected work cell. So that's helping us for error proofing, improving quality. Now all these digitization we have done is helping us on different fronts. And one piece which people are very fond of hearing is artificial intelligence and robotics. And this is one area also where we have made investment. I would say more so on robotics right now. And then of course we have to get our data right, learn from it, and bring some more intelligence around that.
The Ranjangaon facility has become a model plant for Eaton as it leads in the parameters set by the global team, including safety, on-time delivery, flex productivity, and quality.
Eaton has a way of doing business. We call it Eaton Business Systems. And then all our manufacturing plants globally are rated based on their performance. The highest rating is model plant.
Okay.
And this plant is a model plant. And if I were to say only the mobility group plants, barely 25% of them sit in this category. And thanks to the relentless work done by the team, support from the well-wishers and customers, we are a model plant here. And this is not something you achieve once and keep for the rest of the life. You have to earn it every year.
The Eaton leadership model has a guiding principle called Enable Digital Mindset. This principle has helped it implement some Industry 4.0 solutions, and it has more in progress to improve manufacturability and cost effectiveness. It has also successfully implemented the Industry 4.0 assembly management system, which involves connecting work cells to streamline the production processes. This system enables efficient communication and coordination between different parts of the assembly line, improving overall productivity and reducing production delays. One of the solutions of the company implemented is the Real-Time Production Performance Monitoring, called as RTPPM system, on the end-of-line testing machine. This system allows to monitor real-time production data, including machine availability, machine performance, and product quality. By doing so, it can better understand and improve the efficiency of the machine and the quality of the product. Additionally, it has introduced transmission vibration monitoring during the end-of-line testing. This involves using a vibration sensor that is calibrated with a properly functioning transmission. It compares the vibration of the transmission being tested, and any abnormal vibration is detected. This helps identify missing components or internal manufacturing defects, ensuring that it achieves 100% quality output. This technological improvement has significantly enhanced the product quality control process. The implementation of Industry 4.0 solution has brought several benefits to its customers.
For example, our additive printing, right now we have not reached a stage where we can make a mass customization as an industry, but it really helps the maintenance. It helps to reduce the downtime with certain parts or jigs and fixtures, which takes days and months. Sometimes we are able to do it in a day's time. So that helps us to improve the downtime. And the augmented reality piece of it, which usually was, not considered very essential, turns out to be very actionable. Especially when we had a pandemic time, we had a lot of approvals to come from client, where we could use augmented reality to get our products approved. More than that, the simulation piece which I missed, coupled with augmented reality, the entire design process and the acceptance of that, we could bring the time downward by more than 6 months thanks to digitalization. Yes. So the gears are also exported to other countries. Sometimes it may just go as an idler, or sometimes it is also gears. Though our focus is fully, yes, but though our focus is mostly on transmission, but sometimes we support our own plants. For example, our plants in Mexico and Brazil, we help them with some specific type of gears. Sometimes counter shaft and lay shaft. That is what we help. And we want to hold this competency, because as the EV gets higher adoption, EV gearing would also get higher adoption. So we want to keep our rooms open and competency ready for that.
What are short-term plans for the plant, or short-term plans for the company?
Okay, so on the short term, obviously, is growth. Okay, so we measure ourselves on safety, productivity, delivery, inventory, and overall performance. So on this point of things, we would want to continue doing that. We want to retain our model plant status and continue to be a good export hub.
Great, thank you.